Are you get a cup of coffee, okay? Just get a huge. If you're down to 1 cup a day, just get a huge cup of coffee because Hunter Biden, shocking everyone, showed up to his own contempt of Congress hearing and then flees. Okay, he wasn't there. His seat never got warm. It's crazy. It's become a circus. Well, wait a minute. Washington is a circus. The republic is burning down. The children, the inmates are running the asylum. It's insanity. Both parties are involved in some of the most childish play I've ever seen on display since Romper Room. And it's not getting any better. Can I go off on this? Am I allowed to go on a rant here? Because I don't know what else to do. This is childish. This is insanity. This is it's not even juvenile. It's not old enough to be juvenile. It's children playing on your dime, on your tax dollar dime. They're playing games in Washington while the southern border is being completely invaded and overrun, while the Middle East is up in flames, while the European Union and the European war of Russia and Ukraine rages, and as China's ready to jump all over Taiwan, these guys in Washington are playing. It's a circus. It's a farce. It's an insane situation. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, America. This is Pastor Paul Begley. Can I have 1 minute just to put a shout out to www.thehealthyfat.com/Paul. Look, it turns out the key to losing weight and keeping it off is not in carbs or fat or even in probiotic rich foods. No, the end game of having a healthy weight as well as more energy and long healthy life comes down to a specific switch you can flip in your body to flush out those unnecessary calories. Dr. Stephen Gundry is calling this the caloric bypass. Great term, because that's what it does. And by activating this specific process in your body, he has seen thousands, yes, thousands of people dramatically improve their health even at age 50 and beyond. Matter of fact, this includes losing weight, getting tons of more energy, returning to good health they had in their youth once they simply addressed this one key to a better health. Not only that, this is actually associated with the improved digestion, strong feeling joints and muscles, and smoother skin and healthier lives, meaning it could be the key to a happy life. Dr. Stephen Gundry, he's lost 70 pounds himself using his research and has kept that weight off for over 20 years and counting. His digestive issues are gone. His health is fantastic. He feels younger and healthier today than he did in his 40s. And if you watch the video in the description below, click on it, watch it, you'll be amazed. 20 million people have watched it. You'll be amazed at what this can do for you. That's just go to thehealthyfat.com/Paul. Thehealthyfat.com/Paul. All right. You'll be glad you did. Guys, this is insane. Okay, so there was a contempt of Congress hearing taking place today in Washington, but without anybody knowing, unexpectedly, Hunter Biden showed up and sat in the crowd. This freaked out the lawmakers, especially the Republican ones. They were caught off guard. They immediately tried to rip into him. And, of course, what they're accusing him of is he was in contempt of Congress by refusing to honor a subpoena to be interrogated behind closed doors about all of his different situations and dealings of things that and the money that he has collected from foreign governments and all the different things that he's entangled in when it relates to maybe selling trade secrets, or certainly at least selling influence to his father as vice president and president. So, having said that, he said, no, I'm not going to go under oath, but I will testify in public. That way he's not under oath. No matter whatever he says, it can't be held against him in a court of law. So that's been the battle. So today they're having a hearing to decide whether or not that he's in contempt of Congress, which is a federal crime. He showed up himself, shocking everybody. Didn't stay long, especially when Margie Taylor Greene got ready to, it was her turn to speak. He jumped up and he fled. I mean, he was like a ghost. Okay, so he fled, and because he didn't want to hear what she had to say. So he wasn't there long. What was he there? Was he there 7 minutes? I don't even know. Okay, let me tell you what's going on. The circus, both parties, the circus with that they're doing, the games they're playing, with the world on fire, with the country being overrun in the southern border, with inflation and interest rates and the frustration and the manifestation and the migration and the taxation and this whole Biden situation. I mean, it can't get any worse. We're playing games. It's a circus. It's a circus. Can I read the article? It's a circus. And matter of fact, it's a circus. It's a circus in Washington. Somebody help me understand. It's a circus. They're coming, they're going. Washington, D.C. Insane. Enough. Stop, please. It's a circus, but the wheel. I mean, we're on. And so, okay. I could care less what these idiots do in Washington, to be honest with you. And I say that with all due respect. The idiots in Washington the inmates are truly running the asylum. But there are serious problems going on around the world. Major problems. Serious threats to our nation's stability and even maybe to our Constitution and even to our existence of our republic. It is all on the line. There's no doubt about it. I'd like to read a portion of what I've just uncovered. I've watched it with my own eyes. Has Hunter left the Capitol yet? I went straight here to tell you, unbelievable. Okay. Unbelievable. But anyway, Hunter Biden did show up in person to a House committee hearing on the resolution to hold him in contempt of Congress by defying a subpoena for his closed-door testimony. Now, Hunter Biden was accompanied by his team of attorneys. He appeared shortly, only just a few minutes after the Oversight Committee convened. As soon as Margie Taylor Greene began to question him, he jumped and ran. I never seen a guy run so fast in my life. It was crazy, guys. It was a shocking appearance by Hunter Biden, as he's been slammed as a coward. And of course, the Republicans are just eating him up. But Hunter Biden and his attorneys showed up to the House Oversight Committee this morning, just a few minutes ago, to consider the resolution that, if passed, would set up a full House vote on whether to hold him in contempt of Congress for defying a congressional subpoena as part of the House impeachment inquiry against President Joe Biden. The House Oversight Committee met for a markup Wednesday, 10 a.m. to consider the resolution that recommends contempt proceedings against the first son after he refused to comply with a subpoena compelling him to appear before this closed-door deposition before the House Oversight and Judiciary Committee. Hunter Biden, his attorneys, Abby Lowell, Kevin Morris, came to the Capitol Hill this morning and sit in the audience as the lawmakers on the panel considered whether to pass the resolution out of committee. The resolution advances, okay? And they begin to just tear into him, even though he was not he was not a guest on the panel. He was not allowed to speak. Of course, he just sat there and listened. It wasn't long, though. This only went on maybe 7 minutes. He might have been there 7 minutes. But when Margie Taylor Greene, when it was her turn to speak, he jumped from his chair and dashed out of the Capitol in a fleeing moment. The cameras at Fox News and most of the major networks did not stay with Margie Taylor Greene and her comments, but instead followed Hunter Biden. They followed him into the hall where his attorney made a short, brief statement as they fled the Capitol. Yeah, you got to get some coffee on this, guys. Everybody's got to calm down because it's just a circus. And so I have to stop and say this. Tell me, somebody, please, what's really going on today that this circus is going to take everybody's attention off of? What's going to happen today? What on January 10th will happen somewhere in the world? What behind the scene, what behind the closed door, what maneuver will be made? Will it be in the war of Russia-Ukraine? Will it be in the Middle East with Israel and Hamas? Will it be the Iranians doing something underhanded? Will it be the secret peace agreement or secret peace negotiations that Anthony Blinken's involved in with Mohammed bin Salman and other Middle Eastern nations? Is it the UN that's going to do something behind closed doors that nobody wants to be seen? Or is it no one know? What exactly? Is it one of our ABC agencies about to take something in their own hands? Because this is a circus. This is an absolute circus. The weather's outrageous. We got snow blizzards everywhere, tornadoes tearing through Florida. We have hail, we have high winds, we have power outages, we have feet of snow, we have blizzard whiteout conditions, we have unprecedented, catastrophic, cataclysmic weather conditions taking across America. We have wars raging. Is China about ready to take over Taiwan? Is somebody going to get assassinated? Is there something going to happen that we're not aware of? Is there some kind of, the Epstein tape's going to flow by and they don't want anybody to see what they were? I mean, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. But no, it's not. It's just the circus. What's known and has become the joke, the laughing stock of the world is the American political scene. A circus on both sides of the aisle. Literally, guys, it's a joke. And the people know it. And the ringmaster just ran out. And the world watches. And it's a circus. A circus. A sad circus. Which is bringing just total deception. They're pulling the wool over everybody's eyes. This is the time we're in. This is the time we're in. Can I just play something different? Can I have just anything that could soothe my mind right now? Anything that would make me just feel a little better? I don't know. I couldn't believe when I seen Hunter sitting there, and what was even worse, he only stayed 7 minutes and ran out. I mean, it's just this entire joke. Are we really witnessing this? Is this really what's going on in this country? Have we come to this point? I don't know. I don't know what to do or say. I just know we're in the end times. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Give your life to Jesus Christ. I got a better song, maybe. Okay. Maybe I can sum it up. Maybe there's a better way to sum this up. Okay. I mean, if it's not a circus, then is it something else? Is it just pure deception? Are they this incompetent? Is the swamp creatures crawling out of everywhere? Or maybe they're just desperate. Maybe they're just desperate. Yeah. Hunter's not that bad of a guy. He's just desperate. Desperado. Why don't you just stay there and listen? Your mind will glisten at the tune of their voice. I know it's difficult, and there's no really good reason, but they're never gonna let you go, Hunter, unless you confess. He's desperate. We're all desperate. Come on, Hunter, don't worry. We're all cheering for you. You never know how bad it is or what you will regret. Hunter Biden, you had the guts to show up. It was amazing. It shocked the world outside. And even though Washington's a circus, I'm praying for you. 'Cause nobody knows you like the good Lord does. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. This is the last days.